Hello and welcome to this demo. For this part, I'm going to discuss how to use um, checkbox and ready button, maybe later, or radio button list. Right, so first we'll explore checkbox list. So let's drag checkbox list. Now when you drag checkbox list on your page, you'll be prompted with a pop-up menu where you could customize the items inside the list. So just choose edit items and you'll be shown another window that will let you add items. Okay, so for example, we click here, add, and then here it has four properties. So enabled, meaning it will be the user could uh, check this item later. Selected if it's default with check value or not, no, so true or false. And then text, the text will be the text that the user could see, and the value, once the user check that certain item, whatever its value, so you could also retrieve it later. So for example, we'll create a simple sales. Okay, so we'll have, for example, sales sa isa karinderya. We have chicken. Okay, so our description here, 20 pesos. Now the real value of that item would be 20. Okay, so next we'll add, for example, rice. Rice, tagpila mga rice. 8 pesos. We'll have here the value, 8. And then maybe we could pork payand, tag 25. The value is 25. Okay, so sample okay na. So if you're done, just click OK and your items will be loaded. Now we'll also need a button, okay, and then a label. So once the user click submit or compute, change it to compute, any items that are checked will be computed. No? So bilang value ng chicken, for example, chicken and rice, the total should be displayed here on label 1. So let's change first the controls. Here we'll change, we'll have it list 1. Okay, button 1, label will be display. Alright, so the event here would be on button click. Now, when you want to check all the items, kung kinsa ang mga na naka-check na naka-true ang iyahang check value, so it will require you to have a for loop. Okay, so for always start with 0 because the first index of the list is 0. 2 up to the last item, no? So list 1 dot items dot count. But the last item here on the list is not actually the number of items. It's less than 1. So we have next X. Alright, so next. Now we could now look currently check has true value. So if we list one dot items dot item, open parenthesis, the index number of the item, which is x, no, our control variable. That value, which is the that selected. So the property to check is selected. No? If selected is equal to true, then we'll need a variable. No? So we'll declare here. For example, we have dim total sales. Double. Alright. Then here, before the computation, so we have here, total sales go to 0. So we always set it to 0. And then we have total sales is equal to total sales plus, we have here list 1 dot items dot item x dot value. So kung pila tayong value, i-add niya kang total sales. So after adding everything, so after sa loop, we'll now change the value of display. No? So we have display dot text is equal to total sales dot toString. Oh, we haven't set the default label. So let's try, for example, chicken and rice, which should be 28 pesos. Alright, so how about pork and rice? Rice, 33. Kung do kasudan yung gusto, then it's 53. Alright, so that's it for checkbox. Let's just continue up to radio button, no? Para daghan-daghan tag discuss. Now, another label is radio button. So in this example, we'll need a table. So a table with 2 rows. Okay, so the first part would be the question. So for example, okay, so here sa second row, so we plan to insert a radio button list. Now this is still another list, so you could edit the items. For example, we have here okay, then we have Alright, so as you can see, this list has a text, the same text and value property. So we use the text as its value, not a numeric value for each item. Right, now for example, you want to change the direction of this one. So we also have another property for that. We have the repeat direction. So from horizontal, you could change it to from vertical to horizontal. Alright, and then we also insert another label to show the comment, no? So, or the remarks of either correct or incorrect. So for this one, we'll change to feedback. Alright. Okay, so we'll also insert a button. Maybe we'll just remove our first example. Right, so we submit. So the event here would happen on button click. Let's change first the controls. We'll call it Q1 option. Okay, and this will be feedback. All right, so once the user click button 1, we'll have an if statement. If we have Q1 option that, so you could go directly to selected value. So selected value property will return the value of the item that was selected. So if Q1 option that selected value is equal to city of Durian, alright, so we'll display feedback.text is equal to correct. Otherwise, feedback.text you're not from Davao. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, so for example, let's try first the correct answer. So correct. How about that squad? You're no from. Where you're no from? You're not from Davao. You're not from Davao. Alright, so that's it. I hope this could help you in your mini project 2 and 3. Thank you.